Good evening to you, Michael.
Good evening, Hal. The pitch looks unbelievable. Two exciting players for Australia at the top of the...
There's that reverse lap and he finds it more.
At the moment, and it's going to be across the ground. I think Warner...
Tactic they're sticking with.
The two boundaries, just by virtue of just to left of screen there by one.
Oh, in a game of cricket. That's that, Michael Hussey.
Oh, it's extraordinary. Second swing away a little bit. So he thought, I'll just play this rock.
Get it into the wicket, does Hussain. He can't up, so getting it into the pit.
Immediately he's into Hussain.
The tactic's not working again. Smart batting again. He knew that Hussain Fuller here. Warner knew that. Just sometimes don't like the strategy of starting with the overs while it's brand new, so I'd much prefer to attack.
Inglis throws the hand edge. Races away.
Yeah, there, that's for sure, but he won't care. He'll take... There's a little bit of swing here, and that's why... Maybe even some seam movement. A little bit of movement on offer, and that's why I just... Why not attack?
Picked up. Sunshine takes the catch. Inglis.
Good catch. Johnson Charles. A shortish boundary, but for 4, 1 for 14.
Australia. Oh, gee, followed, kept coming and coming and coming towards
Shine. And that's shaped and just...
Oh, and moments later it's at the rope.
This is good stuff. Turning up the heat.
It's just a touch wide.
Yeah.
That width on offer, it's through the hands.
Marsh advances. And the ball rockets
from Mitch Marsh. Beaten the ball before round. Nice shot. Run hard between the wickets. I'm going to do the team thing.
Oh.
And then something like that, he just launches over from Big Dre Russell.
He'd be so disappointed with our plays. So since the 20...
And gets it fine enough to beat Alzara.
Has come back into the team. Batting at number... It's always going to help. You're going to get off to a pretty flying... In the run rate, in the power play.
In Adelaide. Marsh advances. No one way back there. Off side of that. Third row for Mitch Marsh.
Fair Lord.
Marvel that might have hit the roof.
Jason Holder, I think he saw Mitch.
Oh, on the push out of catch, but I think the bowler knew it was really into his work now. 29 from it.
And that's that fine line, Joseph. Well, I think Warner's now.
Oh, nearly got up. Marsh off, does the big man, comes back with a flight and off, run back and still catch.
And kick the hat at about 5.
Get their second.
Back end of the power play, it's an excellent catch. Definitely distracted him a little bit, but an enterprising balls faced. Australia 2 for 50.
Maxwell, the new man to the crease. Short, mate. Get a 4 off his
3, which is incredible.
Lands safely.
So valuable,
yeah.
I think, for the West Indies. Short at Maxwell early, got onto him far, exposed the Australian middle order.
Smack gets in the gap. There was 2 men waiting.
Yeah, and that'll help him immensely. Just to field restricted overs, but first ball additions, and he clubs at one bounce. So.
Give the Australian batsman's the way to go here at the Adelaide. So it looks like they probably will look to try and bowl.
Problem catch should be taken. Westy 2, and Romario Shepherd gets...
Planning their execute, tighten him up. That delivery there is probably in bowler. But the frustration, but he goes...
Was successful down in Australia, lost with the slower balls.
Very much so. Very distinct.
Most of the 4th stump, wasn't it, on the leg side?
Yeah.
At the start of this, 2 off 19.
Big opportunities.
Aimed back into Marcus Stoinis. Hit pretty quickly.
Not Alzari Joseph. There's some hitting. He won't be complaining about that.
Bad delivery to finish. Security.
Because he kept finding the fielders when he hit the ball on anymore. I'm going aerial.
Great effort. Well done. Not many in the world can hit a 6 like that. And somehow it travels.
Just a miscue, but he just let the bat just ping off his stick. I think that's where a lot of the power comes.
This was always big names, Russell and Maxwell to the Victorian.
It's a shorter boundary on the leg side. He's identified a bit of length to work with. He knew he could just giving himself a little bit of time to get in.
Just sort of almost lowering himself. Just trying to hold on.
Maxwell's after.
go into death mode already to Glenn Mack. Yeah, didn't quite execute right. It's always going to be a boundary once he literally by centimetres.
Fine and third are up. Fine and third are up.
And they can chase that.
As soon as third man came up, you knew.
This is why he's so hard. Any
Oh, there to Maxwell. It was short. It wasn't the only surprising thing was it bounced before.
This was the first. This is the next one going on
Tonight in Adelaide. Smooth. The ball just seems to find the boundary. And the partnership.
Bro, that's just almost running in, holding your breath. Just
Keep swinging. Try and make this a...
Stoinis moves around.
draw that for players. That's enough between Maxwell and Stoinis, and after a...
Back. Not the start he was after.
Very straight to David Warner up over the leg side as well.
That's enough there. And absolutely belted again into the second. He got there though.
Forget, he was only 4 off his first fight. Found the middle of the bat regularly. That is a...
Aaron Finch from 06's
Teammates just hit the ball so...
reverse, as we've seen tonight. That's an incredible back. And Maxi
from. The batter's going to have to hit to left-handed. Just a left-hander.
So that was your switch hit.
Oh, that was easy for Stoinis just to whip away. Ball from it. 7 to go, 3.
Especially the back end of an over.
Exactly.
We can't free his arms, but he's got the lay on the leg side.
See well tonight. And his innings coming in the outfield, completes the catch.
Go over the shorter boundary. Hit high. 146 on the board. Stoinis goes for 16.
A lot of money to go around the world.
If they can knock Tim David over here. So Matthew Wade's quality play.
Hits it and you think, oh, this always seems to end up at the boundary.
Maxwell away.
There's not a lot wrong with it. It's not a bad miss, and it's much width. And it's but as opposed to Glenn Maxwell, it's not in the nets, and he have his normal nets.
Fielder, there's a shout of catch at point. That is another boundary, the third for the over.
Often allows himself a couple of freebies that kickstart bigger things.